Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Weaver.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Earth Spirit.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Oh.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Crystal Maiden.
Vengeful spirits.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Reserve time.
Devourer.
Dire team pick.
Terror Blade.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Dire team pick.
Puck.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Mirana.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
you really need to try and get some kills, otherwise it feels like the pick is kind of irrelevant.
Prepare.
We'll see. Geek
for
fam, they move down to the
battle.
bottom lane instantly. They will spam ping this area, like, you know, ping, 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 ping. And I guess that was him saying that he wanted this camp to be blocked. It will block that with an observer ward. So he's like, okay, take that away. I don't want this hard camp to be pulled. I'm pretty sure you usually want to pull to block this camp, the small camp. But either way, the Abaddon is going to be offlane, so he wants to get a little bit of help in this laning situation. He will move down to the lane, just sit here, maybe try and fake a little ward placement or something like that. Make the enemy team think that he placed the ward somewhere. The Earth Spirit, in the mid lane, does have an Alpha Venom available. The Vengeful Spirit is indeed going to be in a support position. Put down a lane ward. I'm pretty sure the next assassin does know that it's somewhere around here, but maybe not the exact position of it. And the Terrorblade.
30 seconds
This
to
is
battle.
the new age build, guys. This is the I want to have a poor man shield kind of build, where since you cannot buy slivers of agility in the side shop anymore, he goes for the healing cell, the tangos, and 2 slivers of agility as his first items instead of having the stout shield first. Because you can buy the stout shield in the secret shop, in the side shop, but you cannot buy slippers anymore. So you have to make adjustments to have your poor man shield if you want it. If you don't want the poor man shield, then well, you just go for a stout shield and then you keep it as well.
I was meant to have this.
Looks like they want to set up for an early kill in the top lane. They want to get a first blood on that next assassin, and we'll see if they're going to be able to do that. He does have a TP scroll ready for use, so they need to be very careful about using that magic missile too early, since that is the only stun they have available between these 3 heroes right now until the Earth Spirit is level 2 or higher. Lane, the OD versus the Puck. Let's see how much Puck damage. 70 damage with nulls and 3 branches. That's quite a lot of damage. I mean, out damage is the OD, so he should have an okay time last hitting. The map Miranas is roaming around. He's setting up to get some easy arrow targets. Okay. Not sure if this is a CS lull or if this... do you say CS lull in this situation when you hit the small creep with the arrow? But oh well, first blood does indeed happen in the top lane. It's the goal lane, and they get that kill in the next assassin as they try to use the spike carapace to turn things around, but didn't actually happen, and he ends up dropping down again. Doesn't get any single drop of experience, and the Terrorblade is trying his very best to keep control of the creep wave. Looks like they are going to be able to do that just fine as well. It will be pushing a little bit because it's 2 range pushing, but let's see, they try to go for another kill. The next assassin gets jumped on. Alpha Venom will push him back. He does get that spike carapace done on them, and if the Vengeful Spirit was in position, they might have actually been able to get that kill, but looks like they'll go for pull. Pull those creeps away. The Earth Spirit will just tank the creep in the meantime. Reflection comes out to keep the next assassin away, and looks like this is going to be a very sad next assassin. He will have to just move down to the bottom range, to the river area, and try and leech as much of this experience as possible. He will get almost enough for level 2 with that leeched experience, but it's kind of a sad situation to be in either way. He gets a level 2, so at least he's not going to sit with Spike Carapace as the only spell available. The Vengeful Spirit is going to roam around. He will pick up the Boundary Runes from him, so steal that as well. And the next assassin will at least start to be able to lane a little bit. Was the range creep that gets him out here, as well as the next assassin will lose some more creeps here and there. Mid lane looks like the Puck is going to be even with the OD for now. 7 for 7 last hits. Not too much changing the two. The wheel on the bottom lane is last hitting nicely as well. The Abaddon is sitting on 5 last hits himself, just moving himself back and forth, picking up that little boundary rune. He has enough gold for the boots of speed as well, so he should be able to have a decent time surviving this lane. And the thing is, they don't really have a good way to kill or pressure this Abaddon, because CM, he can't really do anything. I mean, Crystal Nova, the Frostbite, sure you can use the spells, but he can take all of the slows away and all of the damage over time away, so it feels kind of irrelevant using it on the Abaddon. You can see, you know, Crystal Nova level 1 doesn't do that much damage, and the Frostbite is useless because of the Apothic Shield, so it's a decent lane for the Abaddon. Decent lane indeed. Looks like the Earth Spirit is having fun here, leeching experience, trying to pull these creep waves and continue to get experience because of that. At level 2 now, he does have a stun available. Maybe he's going to make a rotation to the mid lane, try and do something against this OD, as the OD is being a little bit annoying. Illusionary Orb comes down. Pretty sure this is available in case of emergency. He goes for a roll, gets a hit onto the OD. The OD gets kicked back. We have an Illusionary Orb available in 5 seconds, but it's not going to be good enough of time to actually get a kill on this guy. They will force out a Shrine Heal, but I don't think that's going to be a big trade-off. The Mirana did want to get some mana anyways. He's level 3 in the jungle. He has 14 lasses as he's been doing nothing but sit in the jungle, get lasses in the jungle, and looks like he's going to continue doing that. There's not really anything he can do in the lanes anyways, so he just decided to go full greed and just get lasses in the jungle. Looks like Geek fam, they're going to be 1,000 gold ahead for now. The Mirana is pretty much going to be the one securing the amount of lasses as the Abaddon can get in his off lane. The Nyx Assassin obviously doesn't really get anything in his lane. He's level 3, so experience-wise he's having an okay time, but he does not have any lasses. 2 lasses on this guy. The CM has 3 lasses as well, so... Happy feet there, falling a little bit behind. Turpin having a free farm. The Weaver being slightly contested on the bottom lane. 2-man. Boulder Smash comes out. The CM is going to be taken down. That's another kill to the side of Geek fam. As the Weaver might survive, but he does get a lot of blows to the face and he will be hit repeatedly by this Abaddon. The Apothec Shield will blow in his face as well. So it is going to be a test of faith, a test on how much region this Weaver can maintain if this Abaddon continues to pressure the lane. He is level 4 at the moment and he will have a good time on his level 5 as well. The Earth Spirit is level 3, so he can roll in again if they feel like it. The Mirana's in position, does have that Arcane Boots available as well. The CM is making rotation and tries to see where this Earth Spirit is hiding, as they know he's somewhere around there. See? Alright, the Earth Spirit will just roll himself away. No worries. No worries. The next assassin in the top lane, he's level 4 now, so since the Earth Spirit rotated away, he's getting a little bit more out of the lane. Tried to go for an impale to get the last hit, and the catapult didn't actually work, but worth a try, I suppose. The Terrorblade is level 5 himself, doesn't actually manage to use any skill points in anything, as this is pretty classic on Terrorblade. You don't really want to use your skill points until you actually use them for something, so the second he wants to use the Metamorphosis, he's going to max it out, but until then, he's just going to hold on the points until he can use it for something. The CM drops down the bottom lane, looks like the Abaddon is going to be the trade-off. He will lose his life as well, so it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade-off in the bottom lane, which will benefit Happy Feet. As sure, it's going to be 2 versus 3, but still the CM is barely worth anything, and the Abaddon is worth quite a lot as he has 20 lasters on him and he is level 5. So, decent kill there, decent kill. The Mirana will continue moving around and farm as he's sitting on level 4, almost level 5. Does have that Arcane Rune on him, does have a Region Rune picked up as well, so he can just continue moving around, pick up some Bounded Runes here and there, take some farm from the enemy jungle as well. And this guy's off to a pretty decent start. We'll take away that creep, get level 5, and, you know, good start for him. You can farm the other camp as well, and yeah. It's a greedy Mirana. He's not really doing anything for the lanes. He's not helping out anywhere, but at least he's having good farm on himself. Let's take a look at the overall net worth lead. We can see that the Vengeful Spirit is trying to make rotations with the Earth Spirit. They're smoked up. They're on the move to try and find something, but they don't really successfully find anyone. And this experience lead is going to be an issue for the side of Happy Feet, as that Mirana's experience gain is going to be a good thing for that side. And that's what they have to play on. They roll in, they try to get a jump on this Nyx Assassin. They go for the Magic System Missile. They will control him for now. They try to go on a block with this Vengeful Spirit. They need a very, very big block. The Boulder Smash is going to miss as well. The Nyx Assassin will be gone and will be taken down. So even if they miss a lot of spells, they will still get the kill. The arrow will be shot out. The Vengeful Spirit still alive. 15 HP survival as he survives. So roll forward with the Earth Spirit. Try to get a control on that CM. The CM is going to be worked on by the Terror, but they get the kill. The Earth Spirit will maybe survive. Yeah, he survives barely. Very low HP, but still survives. Both the Earth Spirit as well as the Vengeful Spirit will get out with their lives, and they got those kills with that Terrorblade popping his Metamorphosis. He only used Metamorphosis level 2, even though he could have gone for level 3 version of it, but I guess he decided that it's not necessary. He'd rather have to max out his Conjure Image and have some stronger illusions. It does have that maxed out now. In the meantime, mid lane, OD versus the Puck. Fight of the Ancients, the fight of the annoying heroes in the mid lane. The Puck is level 7 right now. He's having the most amount of net worth as well. He's rushing towards potentially a Veil. I mean, he has 2 Null Talismans. He could pick up a Blink first, but he will at some point very likely get a Veil. The OD as well does have 2 Null Talismans. So this is just the standard, like, you know, I'm an intelligence here in the mid lane, and I want to be able to zone out the enemy mid lane. Bottom lane, Terrorblade makes a rotation, tries to set up for something on this Weaver. They want to try and go for a tower, and I guess the Nyx Assassin is a little bit too annoying to go for in the top lane. And they do a lot of damage to this tier 1 tower, as the Abaddon with that passive will make the Terrorblade do a lot of damage. He's zoning away the Weaver, and the Terrorblade is just trying his very best to take down the tower. They don't have a Metamorphosis available, but they are at least keeping themselves healthy and fine. Vengeful Spirit is also making this a lot easier. They rotate in the puck as well, so it looks like this is going to be a very interesting move. I'm not sure if they want to rotate back or if they... I'm not sure at all. I don't know what's going on. Looks like the Terrorblade will just decide, he's like, okay, I'll go into the jungle. I don't want to be here. It seems kind of weird. They could have committed for the tower very easily. I mean, you could just use the Apothic Shields from the Abaddon. He could tank with his ultimate, and you should be able to burn it down very easily, even if the Weaver was still staying there. But I guess they want to play it safe. They want to wait for the Metamorphosis to be available. The Terrorblade will farm the jungle. In the meantime, he will let the Earthspirit get some levels in the top lane. He's level 5 right now. The Nyx Assassin is moving around with this Vendetta, trying to get a pop on that Earthspirit, and it looks like the Earthspirit does know this is happening. He's going to pull the creep wave, and, well, try his very best. Careful, looks like he's going to be dead on the Earthspirit. Yep. Tail comes out, and that is an Nyx Assassin free kill on the Earthspirit.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, let's see. Bottom tier 1 tower, down to 290 HP, so slowly getting that. They still haven't used the Metamorphosis on the Terrorblade for the second time. He's now back in the top lane, back to farming up here. He does have 1,000 gold on top of his crits available, so he can go for another big item. So he's not looking for like the Dragman's CM. It's going to be spotted. Reflection comes out. Oh, the Terrorblade spots out that CM. That's going to be a juicy kill. The CM will be taken down most likely. One more hit. That is going to be a dead CM. The Nyx Assassin might survive here. Will go invisible. Will TP back to the bottom lane. Looks like they want to try and go on this Abaddon. The tier 1 tower in the meantime got taken down as Velo managed to get that last hit on it. So the tier 1 tower is gone. And now it's about getting the next tower. The Terrorblade might want to try and use this Metamorphosis to get a little bit of damage done onto the tower, especially now that the Nyx Assassin TP down to the bottom lane. The Abaddon is trying to get himself away. He pops his ultimate, but I'm pretty sure you cannot get this kill unless you land the arrow, and indeed, they'll not be able to do so. Trying to go for Nyx Assassin gang against an Abaddon just seems like a pointless endeavor, as how can you kill him while he has his ultimate online? They TP to the top lane, they used the Mirana ultimate to try and set up for something. They TP 2 more heroes in, as they do not want to give up this tower. Looks like the puck might be taken down here, gets hit by an arrow, and he looks up to be a little bit in danger. Yeah, indeed, he tries to go for the illusionary orb, but too much burst, too little time, and the puck will drop. That's a nice kill, but a lot of rotations being made for that kill. They now go for an instant smoke, as they know they need to find something more. They can't just rotate 4 heroes into the lane and be fine with 1 kill. They need to try and find the bigger one, and it is the Terrorblade who is the big kill, but they need more help. They need more than just the Mirana as well as the CM. This is not enough heroes to get a kill on a Terrorblade. He has way too much HP to die that easily, so I guess that's going to be the end of it. The Dragon Lance gets picked up by the Terrorblade, so he's going to be a little bit more survivable in the meantime, and the smoke will do absolutely nothing. Mirana has the point booster complete, moving slowly towards that Academ Scepter. In the meantime, other heroes, we see Arcane Boots on the Nyx Assassin. The OD does have a Midas complete, so he's slowly going to get some more items, some more net worth. And, well, arrow gets shot up, hits onto the Earthspirit in the backline, so they know that he's up there now. Doesn't do anything more though. The Earthspirit is level 7 as well, so he has his ultimate available.
This'll come in handy.
See what else? Abaddon almost has his readiness completed. Another game where he wants to go for last, just tank up his Terrorblade, tank up his heroes overall. Puck going towards a blink first item. Kind of slow farm with this puck now, as he died in the top lane, and since then the OD with that Midas has been able to outscale him in terms of net worth, as the puck decided to go for that blink rush. So the Veil gives him a little bit more farm-wise farm speed, because he does a little bit more damage to the creeps as well, gets more intelligence. But going for the straight-up blink rush means that he's going to fall behind in net worth for sure. The OD even wants to go for Veil himself. He picked up the Helm of Iron Wool, and he only needs a recipe gold to finish it. So it looks like he's off to at least a better start than the Puck. He will get a lot more items this game if he keeps on going, unless the Puck sets up for some kills. He does see the courier in the backline, so he might try and go for the pick off here on the courier. Does have that double damage rune available. Looks like that's going to be the kill on the courier. He gets 2 hits, 1 courier kill.
Dire's middle tower is
But
under attack.
it will cost him his life, potentially. Goes for TPR, but here's the rest of the team of Happy Feet. They go for Nashville, and Ben will make sure he gets the last hit on that puck. The puck will drop down. Meanwhile, the T1 town on the top lane will be worked on with the Terror Blade. Popping another Metamorphosis. That is going to be a dead tower. They try to rotate in. They use the Mirana ultimate to give some space, but the Mirana will be spotted out. They know this is happening. They can't just rotate themselves back. They don't have any sentries to put down, so they need to just run the hell away. And in the meantime, Happy Feet, they show up heroes in the top lane. The Mirana ultimate will end, so they know that there's 3 heroes up here on the side of Happy Feet waiting to take a fight. Jules in the bottom lane, trying to finish up his Lincoln Sphere and pressure the tier 1 tower down here as he needs to get some tower trading done on the side of Happy Feet. They have lost 2 towers and they've only gained 1 tower themselves. The top tower is only down a little bit and the bottom tower is super healthy as the Terror Blade will TP down here and make sure that this tower does not take any damage from the Weaver.
What have we here?
Alright, so 2 towers ahead inside of Geek fam, and that means they're pretty much 1,000 gold ahead overall, so the next mission will obviously be the tier 1 tower in the mid lane. They need to continue using these Terror Blade ultimates for towers. That's what you always have to try and do with a Terror Blade. He needs to farm crazy fast when the Metamorphosis is on cooldown, and once it's available, you need to use it to fight. See the Earth Spirit? Still haven't used that Magnetize this game. He's level 8, so his levels is decent, but his fighting have not really been that amazing. He haven't really found any opportunities to use his Magnetize so far. He does have a haste run available. May look to go into the mid lane, finds a jump on someone. Next assassin is roaming about with that Vendetta. He might be spotted out in the meantime as Roger is sitting behind in the mid lane, trying to set up on that OD. And moving down to the bottom area with that next assassin. They will find the Terror Blade soon enough, but the Vendetta will run out very soon, so you can't really use it for that much. Alright, he will see the Terror Blade, but the Vendetta will end and he will be pinged out like crazy and he will have to move himself away. We'll see Velo is moving towards a medallion on top of that Vladimir's. More armor for himself and more ways for him to help the Terror Blade survive. So that's all you have to do. This is definitely a full protect 1 kind of strategy on the side of Geek fam. The puck does do a decent amount of burst damage, but it is going to be pretty much in the hands of the Terror Blade to win this game for them. The puck just needs to get some initiation items, needs to get like, you know, his Blink, Veil, Eel, and then potentially an Acronym Scepter. Just be able to control the enemy, and then the Terror Blade will do the rest of the work. They go for smoke gank now. They try to set up for something. The next assassin will run into them, and the sentinel will be put down. They see the next assassin instantly, and he will be taken away from the face of the earth very quickly. Now they move for the mid tower, as that is what they need to do. One kill, and then straight up for the towers. As Sanchez comes out from the OD in the meantime, the earth needs to get himself away. He has no more mana to live, and he will be killed. As that is the one going straight up so far. The Terror Blade in the backline. He's trying to look for kill. Mirana dropping down very low, but not quite able to get that CM killing. Now goes for TP back home. Will not be able to get the TPR. Looks like the Terror Blade is a little bit too deep, and he will end up losing his own life. As that is looking bad. Geek fam a little bit too deep under the towers. They could have just went straight off that next kill, taking the tower and not go for anything else, but the protect everyone kind of syndrome came out. The Earth Spirit was in the backlines. He got initiated on. They should have just given up the Earth Spirit kill, take the tower, and then make it a 1-for-1 trade off with a tower on that side. But instead, they tried to fight, and they end up paying the price, losing heroes left, right, and center. The next assassin will go out into the top lane, will be taken down as well. Mirana tries to go for an arrow shot. The Storm will be shot out, but both of these spells will be blocked. Well, the puck does take a little swarm hit. But what's it called? He wanted that. He wanted that last hit. Wanted that swarm to be on him. Easy 30 gold. Alright, well, I guess that's the net worth lead gone from the side of Geek fam. Only 1,000, but now it's Happy Feet that is 1,000 gold ahead. 4,000 experience lead as well on the side of Happy Feet, as that's pretty much the Mirana, like roaming around, getting a lot of free farm for himself. He's still a little bit far away from that Acronym Scepter, as since farming the early game, he's not really been focusing that much on lasting in the jungle. He's all been focusing on trying to set up for kills, and in most cases, been not so successful in doing so. Yodi taking a lot of the jungle farm as well. He does have his Dragonlance completed now. Treads, Veil, and a Midas. So this guy is super farm. Still ahead of the Terror Blade as well, so he's setting up a very nice game. The next assassin is rushing towards a Blink Dagger. Does want to go for the greedy Midas. They already have one Midas, so he's like, okay guys, I just need to do something more active. Weaver has his Lincoln Sphere completed, moving towards a Desolator on top of it. Straight up damage item rush. Next assassin. Oh, soon enough, that item will be up. Mirana's Acronym Setter will be up very soon as well. He only needs about 800 more gold, and this is also another reason to not go for Midas on the Nyx Assassin, because you already have a greedy position 4 hero who's soaking up a lot of the farm on the map, so you don't really want to be too greedy. He probably wants to have a Midas this game, but maybe like a second item Midas after the blink is completed, because they don't have any blink initiators in this game, so they need a blink on someone as fast as possible. Like Roshan is going to be attempted, they go for a scan, they find out that there is going to be a Roshan being attempted down here by the side of Geek Fam. They have that medallion on the Abaddon, making it a lot easier. The Terrorblade already uses Metamorphosis, they will go on the Nyx Assassin, he will get the smoke now, go for the kill, will not be able to get anything off when the bold smash comes out. Eventually in the background, the OD will be hit by this Abaddon. They have a stun available on the Terrorblade, they go for the stun on the OD. In the meantime, the Terrorblade is going to on very low, the swap comes out, keeping him alive. Jules is going to go for the chase, he wants to get this on the Weaver. Looks like we'll get the kill as well. The Terrorblade will burn down. In the meantime, the OD still alive in the background with that Astral keeping him up and running, but the Apothic Shield will finally get that kill. The Abaddon needs to get himself away, tries to go for the deny, denies on the Ancients, as at least it's not going to be as bad as it could have been, but 4 for 1 is a very awful trade for the side of Geek Fam. That is a big win for the side of Happy Feet. They buy back their puck, as they don't want to give up this Aegis. They even go for buyback on the Abaddon. They want to go in, they want to contest this. It's not going to be happening. They know that they cannot give up that Aegis. They have already taken a huge loss, and they cannot make it any bigger. The buybacks is not that awful, because the puck already picked up his blink and the Abaddon already completed his medallion, so it's only going to be a little bit of gold loss. Now the Rio might be a little bit in trouble. He tries to use his time lapse, doesn't actually get it off, so they get a big kill on top of those buybacks, and they can secure Roshan for themselves because of the buybacks being used. So it might be worth it in the end. It's expensive to go for double buybacks like that, but at least they make sure the Aegis goes to their side and they don't lose it. Teehee will be the one picking up the Aegis on the puck. He has that second life available, and see what they go for. Yasha is completing on the Terrorblade, moving towards the Mantisal as the next one, and they want to take the T1 down the mid lane. The Weaver is still dead for the next 20 seconds, so it looks like they will be able to secure themselves another tower.
Radiant's middle tower is
And
under
farm-wise, well, there's a lot of farm on the side of Happy Feet. Lots of farm acronyms up on the Mirana. The OD has almost enough to complete his Hurricane Pike, the Weaver, Lincoln Sphere, and halfway towards his Desolator. Looks like he found the one to go for the T2 tower as well. They have another Metamorphosis available in 2 seconds. Puck goes in, gets a nice stream call off onto 3 heroes. OD gets jumped on, gets stunned up, gets controlled. They have a silence on. Golden Smash comes out as well. Looks like they want to try and burn him down. The OD is going to be very much in trouble. Gets an Astral off in time, but the Apothic Shield comes out from the Abaddon. He wants to get that pop. He will get the pop. The Abaddon will secure the kill on the OD. In the meantime, the ultimate comes out from the Abaddon. He will tank the tower for now. Nyx Assassin will be forced away. The CM gets taken down. In the meantime, the Weaver gets silenced up, gets controlled. He might die here as well. He does get the time lapse off in time. The Terrorblade does get the Sunder off on anyone. No one is available to be sundered on the enemy team. He didn't want to go for a friendly Sunder, even though he might have been able to do that on the Abaddon, and at least make sure that it's not going to be a position 1 hero that dies, but a position 3. Oh well, he thought he could greet the Sunder, but he should have probably just sundered anyone nearby, like friend or foe, just sunder someone. They do get 4 kills though, and that is going to be a very big turnaround for the side of Geek Fam. They take away the tier 2 tower as well on top of it all, so the Aegis does accomplish some good things. And keep in mind, these 2 heroes, they used buybacks in the last fight, so considering that, they have taken away the net worth lead that they gave to Happy Feet, giving 5 kills up, and they've taken a couple of towers, so it's pretty much nullified what happened in the Roshan fight that went wrong for the side of Geek Fam. They are back in it. The Veil will be picked up by the puck if he wants to. He has 2,600 gold on him. The Abaddon can go for the next item as well. Completes the Solar Crest and will go for the Blade Mill as the next one, just so he can reflect some more damage onto the OD. The Earth Spirit picks up a Blink in the meantime. And let's see, the Vengeful Spirit. Nothing big on this guy just yet. Probably something like a False Staff as the first item. The Nyx Assassin is trying to find a kill on him. In the meantime, let's see if something happens. He needs He needs some help though. He doesn't have enough burst to actually kill him himself. I don't think so. So we'll see. If the Earth Spirit comes into position though, they do have sentries available. Let's see, pop a random sentry. That could be interesting. Alright, the Abaddon comes in, tries to help this Earth Spirit a little bit. They could go for the counter initiation on this Nyx Assassin if they want to. They go in, they roll forward, they try to find him. Let's see if they can find that initiation. That he does have a blink on cooldown for the next 5 seconds. They try to run in, they try to find someone. The Nyx Assassin is going to get himself away, and the Weaver will do the same. Alright, well,
Dire's
Neil gets
top
picked up by the
tower
puck.
is
Goes
under
in, gets
attack.
Neil off onto the next success. This is the dream call. He's silenced up on the next. Looks like the next success will be taken down easily. They kick him away, and Rocky will get the final kick on that next. Dead for 45 seconds, and now they want to go for pushing the bottom lane. They come in with a Terror Blade. He does have the next metamorphosis available. They might lose the tower on the top lane as the OD is going to take down that tier 1 tower. Will finish up that Hurricane Pike with this little bit of farm. In the meantime, the mid lane gets pushed out by the Weave as well as the CM, but they will lose another tower down here. That is one of the last 2 outer towers remaining on the side of Happy Feet. They might even try to poke for high ground and just to force back Happy Feet. First TP comes out, Mirana goes for the ultimate instantly. Knows that he has to use that to try and go in. The Metamorphosis gets popped. The Terror Blade is going to start doing the damage onto that tower, and they go in. They try and keep control. Boulder comes out. The tier 3 tower is going to be taken down to 1.5 HP. Qualification comes out. The Vengeful Spirit will back himself up. They need to defend this. The tier 1 for the ultimate defensively, trying to just secure that they don't push any further. The Terror Blade will walk himself away. A popping shield comes on him from Velo, keeping him alive. Jules tries to go in for some kind of vision. Tries to set up on someone. They have the vision of him though. They have the Dream Call available in case of emergency. It looks like that is going to be the end of this fight, as the tower dropped down to half HP and they forced out a fortification, so it's going to be good enough. Like I said, Geek fam, they pretty much just wanted to force them back to the base. They wanted to make sure that Happy Feet had all 5 heroes in the base again, and they succeeded doing that. Everyone TP back home. They used CM ult, they used the Mirana ult, they used the fortification, and they still lost half of the tower, so that would be good enough. That's good. Maybe this is not the correct way to go with that roll, and that is going to be him dying as he rolls into the phone of 3 enemy heroes. That is a very easy death. See, in the meantime, Terror Blade Mantis is complete, moving towards Ascari next, so just tanking up further and further and further. The Vengeful Spirit is trying his very best to pick up an urn, just anything that can help his team, and might as well get one. Having one urn on your team is always useful, so you have that sustain in the middle of the fights. The Abaddon will complete his Blade Mill in the meantime. Those Phase Boots complete on top of that. The Puck, Blink, Heal, and he does have a Veil finally completed as well. The OD with that Pike completed, moving towards a Blink next. He does need about 1,000 more gold before that's going to be available. Desolator up on the Weaver, moving towards a BKB next. Mirana wants to get his own Blink, 300 gold to go for that. The next Assassin, not really anything coming online at the moment, but one day he can complete an Eel-Sub or something like that. The T2 tower on the top lane is going to be taken down in the meantime by Geek fam, but they will run themselves away as they are hiding on the Terror Blade. He knows he needs to go for TPR, but he gets initiated on. He's a little bit in trouble. Velo will turn around. We'll keep him alive. 15 seconds to go before the minimum ultimate is available. They might have to take this back. CM goes for an ultimate, but the illusion will kill the CM. That's going to be 1 kill to the side of Geek fam. They keep the Terror Blade alive. The Abaddon goes for his ultimate. Will pop it straight away. The Impale will do a little bit of HP to work with. Mirana tries to burn him down in the meantime, but the Mirana will be sent back on his way. They keep the Terror Blade alive. They might lose the Vengeful Spirit in the bottom, and the Earth Spirit almost drops down as well, but it's still going to be 1 for 1. They force a lot of rotations, and they keep the Terror Blade alive. That's the only thing that matters. Terror Blade just cannot die. Don't lose him. Do not lose him. And this Abaddon is just sticking to him like a goddamn pest. He's making sure that the Terror Blade knows that there's no way you walk without having me near you. The Abaddon even has insane amounts of levels. He is level 20 in a second, whereas the Terror Blade, he's only level 15, so just having 20% more experience and having a lot of lasts. He's also been the one who killed the OD in the last 2 fights, so that is obviously a very, very big burst in experience when he gets those kills. So that is a very leveled Abaddon. Level 20. That's insane. He's also the second most farmed here on the side of Geek fam. Even more farmed than Puck, so I guess that does make sense. Hero Spirit is trying to finish up a Glimmer Cave. We'll need a little bit more gold before that happens. He doesn't have a Midas on him, so he doesn't really get that much farm his way. The next Assassin is trying to set up for something, maybe in the top lane, but an Abaddon is a very, very hard hero to kill, especially with all those items they go in. The OD goes on him. The Abaddon's ultimate is available to go for the Astral, keeping him in control, but he didn't get to use his ultimate already. He pops his ultimate now, will be able to survive for now. The next Assassin gets initiated on, gets rolled on, and he will be taken out. The Magnetus comes out just to make sure that he doesn't do anything fancy to initiate, to escape, and that is a dead next Assassin. Maybe a little bit of a waste using the Magnetize for that, but better safe than sorry, right?
Allies disappear.
Right? Next Assassin is dead. Rana goes for another ultimate, maybe trying to set up for the top lane. Eurosp in the meantime rolls in, tries to set some walls down in place, but he gets spotted and he gets killed, as he's going to be the one who feels the wrath of this Mirana ultimate gank. 1 for 1, yet again.
Pour on the speed.
Alright, the Terrorblade is moving towards the BKB's next item as he decides this is a good time to go for a BKB. There's no point greeting it any further. Oh, he gets hit by an arrow. The Apothic shield comes out from the Abaddon. Will be alive for now. He does have the Thunder Wheel. Tries to get a Sun off. Gets the Sun off on the CM. The CM needs to get himself out of there. As that Thunder damage is a little bit crazy. They almost got the kill on Terrorblade. But once again, Velo, he comes in for the rescue with that Apothic shield. Makes sure that there's nothing that kills this Terrorblade. And that's what I was talking about. Terrorblade, it's not hard to kill him with stuns, and they have stuns to deal with him, but that Abaddon is just making it impossible because he always gets that Apothic shield off and makes sure that the Terrorblade can use the Thunder. This is why people hate Abaddon, guys. This is why people hate Abaddon. It's an annoying hero. Terrorblade will have his BKB up in 500 gold, so that is going to be a nice upgrade for him. The Vengeful is looking for a gem purchase. Oh, Terrorblade, yeah. A little bit in trouble, tries to hide himself in the side. I mean, he was waiting for Velo, all the Vengeful Spirit to come into position and try and swap him out or heal him up or something, but he was not expecting the Odie to just go crazy and pop that ultimate in his face and get a kill on him that easily. Dead Terrorblade for 40 seconds, so that's a nice kill. The Odie finally using all of that net worth for something. And he's sitting on 14,000 net worth. He now goes in, tries to initiate on the Abaddon. The Abaddon will pop his ultimate straight away. He will be controlled for now. And let's see the Puck. Oh, the Puck goes in, tries to go for a silence. Will be able to get the silence off, will get himself away, will illusionary up himself to safety. It looked like he was going to be a little bit in trouble, but they didn't have a follow-up route or stun or anything, so they only get the Vengeful Spirit, but still one more kill to the side of Happy Feet. They'll get the 2 down the mid lane most likely. They have a 2,000 net worth lead now, and looks like Geek fam, they might set up for counter initiation once the Terrorblade is back up, but let's see if they want to try and take this fight.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Tower will be taken down, and that's going to be it. Geek fam, they don't bother. They don't want to use anything big. They didn't have a fortification available, so they just let them take the tower and then back themselves up. In the meantime, Roshan is going to respawn very, very soon. That is the ultimate latest respawn time you can possibly imagine, as it's up in 30 seconds. And Geek fam, they're coming into position. They're spotting out the area. They will find out that there's nothing there to take. So they were like rushing in. It's like, okay, guys, we need to fight this. We need to take this fight. They cannot get Roshan, but either way, they don't really have a good Roshan killing potential on the side of Happy Feet. The Desolator Weaver is the only one doing proper damage to Rose, so it does take a little while for them to clear it up and see if they ever get the chance to do so.
I was meant to have this.
Alright, the Weaver gets initiated on. Dream Call is available. Okay, let them go for the Dream Call. The Earth Spirit was not quite in position to go for a combo, and I guess they just expected that someone was sitting behind him to help that Weaver. Plus, he does have a BKB available, so I don't know. I mean, you can just force out a BKB. That seems like a pretty good trade-off, but they didn't bother. Did not bother. Mirana will TP out on the top lane. The Abaddon is going to push out this wave, and looks like his next item of choice is going to be a Radiance, so just something to annoy the enemy team. Mischance. Even more mischance. The Solar Effect already gives them a little bit. And just, you know, a way for him to do some more damage and be a little bit more helpful for the Terrorblade, as they need to try and focus this guy every single fight, because they need to go in, they need to Astral the Abaddon, and then they can focus on the Terrorblade, because otherwise this Abaddon will cause issues for them. The Terrorblade is now rushing towards a Skadi next. He does have that BKB complete flying out there in the moment. In the meantime, in the backline, the Puck might be a little bit in trouble. Let's get spot out. Dream Call comes out onto the next call to Weaver. They get the Sun up, they get control. They might be able to get the kills. The BKB gets popped by the Weaver. He goes to the time lapse as well. He'll be alive for now. The Earth will just get himself away. The Glimmer Cape will keep him alive. The Abaddon pops his ultimate as well. The Terrorblade uses his Metamorphosis and his BKB. Get the kill on the Vengeful Spirit, on the Nyx Assassin. That's the only one. Let's see what else happens. The BKB was used by the Weavers, so it looks like they will back themselves up. They will go for a Shrine Heal, and in the meantime, Happy Feet, they go for a smoke to try to wrap around, try to find initiation on someone. In the meantime, Swap comes out from the Vengeful onto the Earth Spirit. The Earth Spirit will be alive, sends out a little stone onto that CM. They are running them down. They try to find that initiation on them. They'll go and they will roll, they will silence, they'll go for an OD. The OD will be taken down. Self Astral comes out, might give him a little bit of room to work with. They need to go for this. Oh, he plunged himself upwards. Do they find the initiation? Do they find the kill? They go and the Illusionary Arrow comes out. They get the OD kill. That is the important kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That is the important kill, boys. The OD drops down, the CM gets killed as well in the top area. They now go for Roshan, as the OD will have to buy it back if they want to try and contest it, because Rana's coming in from the sidelines. He might try and go for the steal, but he has a gem on him. You don't want to suicide a gem onto the enemy in case you drop down. So just be careful. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He wants to go for it. He's like, alright. We'll get the Aegis on the Terror Blade, so everything is good to go now. They got a lot of gold in that fight. They brought down the OD Beast, and they're going to be back onto the mission of pushing and fighting and securing everything.
A golden thread. Invisibility!
Alright, let's see. Glimmer Cape has already done a lot of work for that Earth with the puck. Does have a thief and 2 now, so a little bit more burst damage. He gets Initiate on here by the Nyx Assassin though in the meantime. He goes for the phase shift, might be able to get a little bit of viability off here. He has the Yield available, but doesn't get it off in time. The gem will be dropped, and that will be taken away by the Nyx Assassin. They go in, they try to secure something with that Earth Spirit, but it's going to be too little too late. The Nyx Assassin will secure the gem, so that will be taken away from the hands of Geek Fam.
This'll come in handy.
Vengeful Spirit in the meantime is very close to finishing his Force Life, trying his best to get that item up and running. Terrible halfway towards that Scotty. Yeah, but with that Radiance in mind, we'll have it up very, very soon, as that is going to be a big item upgrade for him. Happy Feet, we'll see the next item flying out. The next assassin will have that eel up soon. Killing the puck does indeed help with his item progress. Progress. The jewels. Go for an MKB next, as he knows evasion is going to be something he has to deal with. The Solar Crest giving evasion to the Terror Blade, the Radiance Burn at some point, and yeah, well, just overall, MKB seems like a logical item. It's understandable. The Terror Blade will go for Butterfly at some point anyways, so you might as well go for an MKB just to stop that from being useful. The OD having a Shiva Scott available now, so a little bit more damage from him as well, and a little bit more survivability, but only so much. Blink on the Mirana, and they have one of the gems on him, the other gem on the next assassin. Let's see in the meantime. Okay, that is a swap on the OD. The OD gets control, no BKB on him, so they can easily kill him if they just get one stun on him, and that is going to be a dead OD. He gets punished for not having that goddamn gem available, that goddamn BKB on him yet. Limber Cave comes out on the Earth, but keeping him alive. A Protect Shield will keep him alive as well. The Weaver is going to be run down. Pops his BKB, will be fine for now. That is only going to be one person dropping down in the meantime on the side of Happy Feet. No gems on the side of Geek Fam, so it's very difficult for them to chase. The CM's going to be hiding himself in the trees for now. With that Midas available, he's like, don't find me, don't find me, please. And it looks like that is going to be the case. They don't find him. Very greedy item going for Midas, but like, they know that the later the game goes on, the more it's going to be, the easier it's going to be for them, potentially, if they get some good items. They have 2 Midases as well, so they are, you know, they are going to scale better. And let's see. Oh boys, let's hope for the level 25 Pog, the 420 gold per minute Pog Champ. I'm not sure if that. I'm pretty sure you go for that, honestly, though. The illusionary orb system is speed is nice, but 420 gold per minute, that is insane. That is like, that is a free item every fucking minute. Every like 5 minutes you get a free item. You get what, 5 minutes, that's roughly what, about 2,000 gold? So a blink every 5 minutes for free.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
See? Earth Spirit will have an eel to complete in a moment as well. They took down that little tier 3 tower down to about half HP. They're now going to be chasing in the meantime. Below will be spotted out on that Abaddon. He doesn't have a TP available right now. He needs to get himself away from here. Oh, the puck went in, got hit by that impale from the next assassin in the meantime. Does have his illusionary orb available, but he gets hit by another mana burn. They get 1 kill, they get 2 kills. They bring down 3. Abaddon, Vengeful, and Puck all drops down as they try to save that Abaddon from dying, but again, the save everyone potential is not going to be a good idea. Geek Fam, they just have to give up those kills. They have to stop trying to save everyone. It's not possible to always keep everyone safe. They just have to give up the Abaddon in that situation and reduce the amount of kills they give to the side of Happy Feet. But now they have 3 heroes down. None of them have buybacks available, so this could be a situation where they might just lose a set of racks. 60 seconds without any Abaddon. That is going to be a lot of an ask for the Terror Blade to defend this base alone. Let's see what he can do. He does have a Scotty on him. The Earth Spirit is in position to do something as well, but he has to do some miracle work. 10 seconds before the Vengeful Spirit comes back up. The Tier 3 tower is going to be taken down. The selection comes out from that tower, but he does have the mana style available. We'll send out the solutions, try to do some work with him, and hopefully defend.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
We'll pop something. Jules will be worked on. Oh, Jules drops down very quickly as Psionics with that Terror Blade damage does so much work. The CM will be swapped up. They go for a stun on EOD in the meantime. The Urn is going to be keeping him in control. They try to follow up. One more stun. They need it. Oh, and they get the hit as the EOD will be kicked in the face. Will be taken down. 3 dead inside of Happy Feet as the Terror Blade made it work. They didn't have that many people available, but they had enough to go for a counter initiation. The Terror Blade just popped it, and 1 stun was all they needed. The boulder smash from the Earth Spirit, just 2 seconds is all that the Terror Blade needs to kill that Weaver with his Terror Blade illusions. I was wondering why he was saving the illusions as well. Like, he was not using them to fight against Happy, but he wanted to have as many illusions as possible available the second he popped those Metamorphoses, and that worked out. He can maybe even do some damage and get a tier 3 tower himself. There's buybacks available inside of Happy Feet, but do they want to use buybacks? They might have to. The Rana ultimate comes out. They try to go in, they do a little bit of damage. In the meantime, the Terror Blade is going to be controlled. They do have an Apothic shield available. They will heal him up. They will make sure he doesn't get stunned. The next assassin in the meantime will be taken out. That is a gem being given away to the enemy team potentially if they pick it up. The Rock in the meantime is being taken down very, very low. Need to be a little bit careful. So it goes and rolls forward, gets a kill on the Mirana. The TM drops down as well. They had to use the buybacks. That's a lot of kills on the side of Happy Feet as they lose everyone. Everyone gets killed. The range tracks might be a little bit in trouble. Melarax will be taken down as well potentially. The gem is still on the ground. They picked up one of the gems, I believe, on the Terror Blade, but there's still one more gem on the ground they can take. They get a kill on the CM as well. He used the buyback already. The OD is back up in 5 seconds. He does not want to use buyback. Thunder comes out from the Terror Blade. He's still going to be alive for now. And Abaddon does have his ultimate on cooldown at the moment. Jules goes in with that BKB running off as Earth Spirit. Jules comes out, will keep him alive. It goes for Bling Awake. Glimmer Cape comes out. They try to chase with the OD. They need to get a grab on someone. Raji, still alive for now. Needs to go for a roll away. Will roll himself a little bit further away. Does have that boulder kick available as well in case of emergency, but he does get taken down here by the looks of things. That is going to be a gem on the ground. And, well, they reclaimed one of the gems, but the second gem is going to go back to the hands of Happy Feet. That's okay, though. I mean, losing one person only when you go out of the base, when you got so many kills, you got buybacks forced out on the Mirana as well as the CM. Not OD buying back or anything like that, not huge buybacks, but that was still a very, very good turnaround as suddenly the net worth from the side of Happy Feet is going to be down to nothing. Geek family is going to take the leading cap once again as the back and forth action continues here in the second game. The Radiance is now completed by the Abaddon. The Falstaff is up and running on the Vengeful Spirit. The Earth Spirit does have that Eel, Blink, Glimmer Cape, and can go for the next item soon enough with something like an Arcanum Scepter in mind. Maybe a Pipe just to reduce some of the magical damage would not be a bad idea. Pug is has his Deacon 4 completed. Level 22 at the moment, so getting close to that level 25 dream. The next assassin is in the area, spotting out the Abaddon, goes on the Abaddon, does the swap away over. They go for the swap of the next assassin. That could be a good kill, but no. Spike Carapace comes out, he gets a blink away as they only hit him with 1 spell each. So he'll get himself out. Jules in the meantime is moving himself out as well. He just had an MKB on him. He's moving towards a butterfly himself as he just wants to get some big items that can tank him up and give him some more damage at the same time. The OD, next item. Not sure what he bought. Let's see, BKB, hopefully. Yeah, BKB. He's going to be able to survive a little bit easier the next couple of fights. As not having a BKB, that's been the main issue for this OD to do any work in the fight. He's also very close to getting level 25, so once he gets that level 25 talent, he needs to have those 10 seconds where he can just hit people in the face and potentially kill them. Mirana, level 22, Lincoln's Sphere on him as well, so some survivability, no swaps allowed on this guy. CM not able to pick up the second item. He's going for an Eel Scepter, but that's a lot of Eel Scepters on that team. I mean, maybe a little bit too much focus on that kind of an item. I'm not sure how useful Eel Scepter is. They already have one on the Nyx, and Eel Scepter this game is pretty much just to be able to lift up the Abaddon when his ultimate is online, but you don't need more than one. Like, the CM could get something like Glimmer Cape instead, or Hex, or, you know, something useful. Drums, anything. Helm of the Dominator, even. I mean, God knows. Alright, the Terror Blade, once again looking for a jump potentially. Arrows gets shot out. Lingus gets going to be on the OD. They shoot out a little boulder smash. Will hit it onto the Weaver, but they're just going to push out the waves. They don't want to force any fights right now. The Earth Spirit does have a lot of levels as well. He is almost level 25, and level 25 Earth Spirit rolling boulder damage, respawn time, 300 plus rolling boulder damage. That's insane though. That's a lot of damage. But I guess you would in most cases still go for the respawn time probably. The Terror Blade going to go for Thunder cooldown stats. I don't know, Thunder cooldown is not that bad, but I think it's still going to be the stats. Terror Blade, let's see. Working up, they're wrapping around. The Earth Blade will be running down. Looks like that's going to be one person dropping down. He's dead instantly. Gem is going to be on the ground. Terror Blade pauses, splits him off instantly. Needs to take this fight against the OD. Reflection comes out as well. He needs to fight against Ben. Ben is going to drop down very, very low. They do have the vision off him. They have Sentinels put in place. Ben will be taken down. Dead for the count. And that's good stuff from Jules. He needs to get himself the other way. Will be rolled on by this Earth Blade. He brought back on the Earth Blade in the meantime. They get the kill on the Varana as well. They run them down. They keep on moving. And they need to continue moving forward. So there's a gem on the ground as well. One of them can pick it up. The Earth Spirit will pick out that gem, and they will go for the racks. They'll go for the mid lane. OD does have a buyback available, but the Mirana's there for 90 seconds. The Weaver is trying to rat the wave, but in the meantime, the racks is being taken down. They've lost one set of racks. They will lose the bottom set of racks as well. The Weaver needs to get himself back here to defend this. The Gale comes out from the assassin, dropping down very low in the meantime, though the Super will be taken down by the Terror Blade. The Buck gets stunned up, gets control, goes for the phase shift, will be alive for the moment. The Terror Blade still moves on further, tries to continue fighting. Jules is going to be focused on the take the fight. OD gets moved in, he gets killed. OD dead for 2 minutes. That is going to be a nice initiate for the Buck. Gets 3-man silence, 3-man illusionary up. They all die, and inside of Happy Feet, 2-man buyback. Nick Assassin wheels back in, but they might just be too little too late. There's only 2 heroes. The Terror Blade is still healthy, he's still fighting, he still doesn't care about anything. They took another set of racks. Jules needs to defend this with the Weaver, but he doesn't do that much damage. Look at the damage, it's just nothing. He's being run down. The Abaddon too strong on this one. They will go for the top set of racks as well. The tier 4 towers is being taken as well in the meantime by the Terror Blade. They don't really know where to go, but they will take the fight, and that will be taken in the face as he will drop as well. Jules the only man surviving, and everyone else is dead for the next 80 seconds. Geek fam, they're looking to end this game. This is going to be it. Weaver trying to go in, trying to survive, trying to heal up in the fountain, but this Earth Spirit is making his life a living hell. The rack from top will be taken down as well. That is going to be making creeps on the side of Geek fam, and now they want to end the game.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
EVOS towers will be taken down by the Terror Blade, and well, the Mirana's back up. The CM will be back up in 5 seconds. That is going to be the last line of defense. They go in with the Mirana, do a little bit of damage into the Terror Blade. The CM needs to go in and get a YOLO ultimate off, and he needs to get it off now, but the Dagon in the face, CM will drop.